So yesterday we did classroom communication and we were doing models of communication. We have discussed linear model and transactional. And in linear model, you were asking example of Shannon and Weaver. So yes, telephonic communication is in the Shannon and Weaver, and specifically telephonic lines. Like for example, we are here in Shannon and Weaver model. It is used in the technical field mostly for network communication, for like uh, in radio waves and telephonic lines. This method is used. Okay. Today we have to discuss interactional model. So interactional model is related to internet. Feedback is received immediately and sometimes not at all. So this happens in online medium when sometimes either it is immediately, it is possible that someone replies instantly, or sometimes not at all, no feedback. It incorporates the role of field of experience. So there is role of field of experience. Field of experience means, as you can see in the last point, just a second. As you can see in the last line, field experience means knowledge of culture, social background, beliefs, experience, values, education, norms, and that influence the message. So it means your knowledge about all these things. So more the knowledge you have, more your field of experience, better effectively you will be able to communicate in interactional model, also known as the convergence model. Other name of interactional model is convergence model. It becomes a linear model when the receiver does not respond. So when there is no feedback, then communication can be one way in interactional model. Advantage is it provides feedback even in mass communication. So even in mass communication, like uh, people can reply through internet, through social media. They can give feedback. For example, they can comment on any video, or they can post anything, tweet anything. So it provides feedback even in mass communication. But as we have seen in the linear model, in mass communication, there is no feedback. Limitation of interactional model: the sender and receiver do not know each other. You can anonymously post anything, and people who are viewers or who are seeing you, you do not know them personally, and also you can post anonymously, so they also don't you. So this is the limitation of interactional model. And in interactional model there is Scram's model. It was developed by Wilbur Scram. Scram is considered the father of mass media. So this is in interactional model. After this we will start now mass media and society mass media. When
Excuse
we
me.
connect with, yes, you have to ask something.
Yes, ma'am. Can I give example of
It,
interactional?
interactional, anything that you are doing, and any you are communicating online, then through internet, then it comes in interactional model.
Okay.
Just remember internet in interactional model.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. It can be through mass communication also. In mass communication, you can do it through internet also, or any other interpersonal also you can do in on internet. Okay, this is the last topic, mass media and society. Mass media, when we connect with large group of people through mediums such as radio, television, or news, it is called as mass media. Mass media is one way communication. Why it is one way communication?
Because only one person will tell and others will listen and feedback will not get. That's why it is one way communication.
Yes, like we see any advertisement, then we are not giving feedback to the publisher of that advertisement.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, no feedback is there. Through TV, radio, newspaper, internet, mobile phones, all these are example of mass media. There is difference between mass media and public communication. So in mass media, it includes the media for uh, to communicating with the mass, with a large audience. And in public communication is mainly related for establishing relationship, but in mass media, uh, you are not maintaining any relationship, and you can be anonymous also. And in public communication, it means that if you are a speaker, you are establishing relationship with your audience or your friends or in an organization. So there is difference between mass media and public communication. Benefits of mass media. What can be the benefits? What do you think?
It can communicate to large number of people at a time.
Yes. And in this, the audience is large and heterogeneous, means people of different culture, different religion, different background, doing different jobs and different beliefs, perspective. They all or they all can be the audience. The lifespan of the message is long. If there is a newspaper, then we can read that newspaper a month later, and or a year later. The lifespan in mass media is long of message. There is no privacy, so it is not private, it is public for all. There is either an the source is either an institution like news channel or a group of people who send the message to large audience. Feedback is not received, and if received, it is indirect. So this is not, we can say, benefit, but it's a feature of mass media that feedback is not received, and even if it's received, then it is indirect. For example, government announces something like some new law or some new reform, then how will people react to it? Indirectly, they are not directly doing it, but indirectly they can share their views on this on any social media platform, or like they can tweet or they can post these things. Indirectly they can do it. Affects an individual's mentality. So it affects how people, it affects when they people gather new information, then it for sure affects their mentality and how they believe, how they see things. Then after this roles of mass media. Through this, information reaches individuals and provide them sensations. Through this, information reaches individuals and provide them sensations. So through mass media, like we read something new, or we watch movies, we listen music, so it invokes different emotions and give different sensations to the audience. It plays a role in modern day media. Mass media has a great role in today's media. It fosters political awareness. So, if what the government is doing or which political party is good for them, they can get it all this knowledge from the mass media. They can be aware of their what they are doing, what their actions are, and it provides information about various cultures and societies. So on social media also we see that people of different culture, different religion are there. So we can get information of different cultures and societies also. It connects the public with the government and the government with the public, public with the government and government with the public. It aids in socialization and it provides entertainment. These are the roles of mass media. Then after these types of
Okay,
mass
ma'am.
media. Yes.
Ma'am, can you show the previous slide? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Types of mass media. There are four types of mass media. Traditional media. Traditional media like sharing something through traditional art. Print media like newspaper and all this in and magazines, newspapers. These come in print media and electronic media, and then modern day media. Electronic media like television comes in, radio, television. These comes in electronic media. Modern day media, which is in today's time, social media. So first, traditional media. Traditional media includes ancient arts such as music and dance. It passes on knowledge from one generation to another. So, if there is any ancient art, like whether it's dancing or music or tai chi or yoga or whatever, any ancient art, then the sharing of knowledge, the sharing of this traditional knowledge comes in traditional media. The aim of this communication is to acquaint future generations with traditional knowledge. Print media. Print media began in 18th century with newspapers in Europe. It has played a significant role in influencing mass communication. Print media encompasses a well organized repository of various events and occurrences in the logical world, like what's going in political world, in business world, or health. Uh, in newspaper, we have health corner also, and different information. Newspaper, magazines, periodicals who are published in weekly or monthly, these are periodicals, fall under this category. Then the third one is electronic media. The beginning of electronic media dates back to 1895 when the Lumiere brothers invented cinematography, and following this, Guglielmo Marconi discovered radio. So, electronic media came when cinematography and radio were discovered and invented. Examples of electronic media: television, radio, and films. Electronic media refers to media that operates through electricity and electric signals. Television, radio, uh, or we cinema, all these come in electronic media. Then after this, the modern day media emerged from the invention of the internet. Modern day media emerged from internet and world wide web. It includes email, podcast, Facebook, Instagram, blogging, or any other social media platform. There are many. With the invention of the internet, the world has become just a single click away. Hence, it is often referred to as a global village. Now the world seems so small. It's just single click away. Anything that we want to know, we can order, we can, whatever. It's just single click away. Then the next social media is there. Social media, it is in modern day media. Social media, what are the famous and social media sites?
Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram.
Yes, this everybody normally everybody uses social media. Social media is a new form of media. It is a computer based technique that provides access to suggestion, ideas, and information through virtual networks and communication. So, first example of social media is Facebook. Who is the founder of Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes, Mark Zuckerberg, right. So, Facebook is an American social media platform. It was launched on February 4, 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg. It is operated by Facebook Incorporated, headquartered in Menlo Park, California. Here is the headquarter of Facebook, Menlo Park, California. And Instagram, it was launched in 2010. By whom? By Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger. It is owned by Facebook. So Instagram is also owned by Facebook. Is owned by Facebook. Now WhatsApp is also owned by Facebook. Then after Instagram, next is Twitter. Twitter, it was created by Jack Dorsey. What we do on Twitter? Anybody who knows about Twitter?
Tweet.
Yes, we do tweet. What are tweets?
Any information message we can tweet. It will be published in mass.
Hmm. Yes. So we can express on Twitter or through the tweets. We can express ourselves. And the
Now
initial.
Twitter is changed, right? Now it is X.
Oh, it is X.
Yeah. Twitter is now changed, renamed.
Okay, then you do search more about this Twitter. Okay. No Glass, Bitstone, Beastone, Ivan Williams in 2006. These are the name who created Twitter. Jack Dorsey, Noah Glass, Beastone, Ivan Williams in 2006, and YouTube, Facebook came in 2004, Instagram in 2010, and Twitter in 2006. And before 2017, the character limit for tweet was 140, and later after 2017, in 2017 it was doubled to 280, so that people can express themselves more effectively. It was not suitable for them to uh, under this character limit to express, so they changed it to 280, except for the languages Chinese, Japanese, and Korean languages. The word limit except these languages. Then next is YouTube. It was founded in 2005 by Chad Hurley. Steve Chen, and Javed Karim. These are the three founders of YouTube. Its headquarters are in San Bruno, California, USA. Google acquired it in 2006 and Google acquired it in 2006. And WhatsApp is founded by Jan Koum and Brian Acton. These are the two founders of WhatsApp. Whenever you open WhatsApp, then remember that uh, it is founded by Jan Koum and Brian Acton in 2009. And it is also owned by Facebook since and in 2014 Facebook owned did the acquisition of WhatsApp in 2014 and it is known as the one of the largest acquisition in tech industry. Next is blog, a shortened form of weblog created by John Barger on December 17, 1997. The term blog was coined by who coined the term blog? Peter Merholz in 1999. Initially, so these are most of the things these you have to learn, you have to remember. Initially, HTML and other languages were used to write them. Initially, HTML and other coding languages were used, but nowadays it is not necessary. So that's why blogging became more accessible to people. Then, what are the, you will tell me the positive and negative side effects of mass media.
Positive, we will get more information what is needed in our life. And negative, we can say negative information also is available there, and what will be not important for us, and it will, we can say it will waste our time or waste our mentally thinking, many more things.
Hmm. Positive effects. It provides information about government and its policies. You can know about government and the changes, decisions of government through mass media, and it promotes positive social changes. If like if there is any injustice happening or anything like that, then you can it can become viral on social media. Then so you will prevent people will prevent doing any injustice and hence it will help positive it will positively impact societies. Serves as a source of entertainment and education, connects people around the world, and boost business activities like through uh, we can do our advertisement or any promotion and we can see the if someone is investor or trader then they can choose their stocks wisely through mass media through news and it will result in increasing in business activities. Negative effects of mass media. It influences traditional cultural values. So people become more interested in Western culture. They are getting more influenced by Western culture through mass media. It prioritizes entertainment over other objectives. So as we see, you start scrolling a reel and then you just go on scrolling, and you don't know how much time passed, and then you realized. Just a second. It can also contribute to increase in violence. It encourages materialism and unnecessary consumption. So we get influenced by the influencers who show who show that they use this product and this thing, they have these cars, these bikes, they travel there, this thing, that thing. So we can get influenced by that thing, and it encourages materialism and unnecessary consumption. Then after this, there are important units and Institute of Mass Media, BCI. What is the full form of BCI? Broadcasting Corporation of India. It was launched on November 23, 1997. It was established with the objective of providing awareness, entertainment, and education to the public. This was the objective, and its two main components are Akashvani, All India Radio, and Doordarshan, Indian National Television. And the aim is to ensure balanced development between these two entities. So this is the role of aim of BCI. Now Akashvani, radio broadcasting. Akashvani is a radio broadcasting, and it started in 1920. The first program that was on air was in 1923 by whom? By Radio Club of Bombay. Broadcasting services were established in Bombay and Calcutta in 1927, and in 1936 it was known as in 1936 it was known as All India Radio. Later from 1957 it came to be known as Akashvani. These are some facts about Akashvani. Then about Doordarshan. Doordarshan, India's national public service broadcaster, was inaugurated on December 15, 1959, where in New Delhi. Regular television services began in Delhi in 1965. So it was inaugurated on December 15, 1959, and regular television services began in 1965. And in Mumbai, in this was in Delhi, and in Mumbai in 1972, in Kolkata and Chennai in 1975. Its current form was established on September 15, 1976. Current form. DD Kisan was launched on May 26, 2015. Then Press Information Bureau. PIB is the primary agency of Government of India. What is the role of PIB? It helps in disseminating information about government policies. So the main thing about Press Information Bureau is it it gives the information about government policies, achievements, or any reforms, any rules, regulations related to government and programs. to the press and electronic media. Next is Hindustan Samachar. It was founded in 1948 by S.S. Apte. Hindustan Samachar is India's first multilingual news agency. Which one is the first multilingual news agency? Then it is Hindustan Samachar. It has over 200, it has it has done partnership with over 200 newspapers and channels. It provides information in 10 languages. In 1975, it merged with Press Trust of India, United News of India, and Samachar Bharati. Then next one is Press Trust of India. This is India's largest news agency, Press Trust of India, largest news agency. It was established on August 27, 1947 and began its operations on February 1, 1949. Established on 1947 and began its operation on 1949. It provides news only in Hindi language. So the previous one, Hindustan Samachar, it is multilingual, and Press Trust of India, it is only in Hindi language. It offers impartial service to all the subscribers. Impartial service without any biasness to any organization or group of people. It provides information equally to everyone. PTI's service is used by various TV and radio channels including BBC, etc. Then next one is United News of India, UIND. United News of India was established in 1959. It is Asia's largest news agency. Asia's largest. Its correspondents are located in many countries. So the news reporters who provide and collect information, news are in many countries. Its objective is to its objective is to bring stories from other countries to Indian readers. This is the objective of United News of India. It has agreements with other foreign news agencies, including Reuters and DPA. Then Press Council of India (PCI). It was established in 1966 on the recommendation of Press Commission. On the recommendation of Press Commission, it provides independence and protection. What is the role of Press Council of India? To provide independence and protection to media houses or presses. And it is also known as watchdog of the press because it looks after for the press. Clear till now? Press Council of India. You'll have to remember all this. Then next is press and print media. The Registrar of Newspaper for India (RNI) is the registration office for newspapers in India. And it was established on July 1, 1956, based on recommendation of First Press Commission, recommendations of First Press Commission, and amendments of to the Press Registration of Book Act 1867. So it means that amendments means that Press Registration of Book Act uh, they do the changes in laws reforms of this registrar RNI. Every year, all newspapers are required to submit their status to the Government of India before December 31st. Then next one is NAM News Network, triple N. NAM means Non Aligned Movement. It was established in 1976 and aim was to promote business opportunities. Remember business opportunities when you heard this word. And next one is yellow journalism. This type of journalism spreads fake news to increase sales. It is known as tabloid journalism in UK. Yellow journalism is related to fake news to increase sales. Next one is Central Board of Film, CBFC, Central Board of Film Certification, established in 1952, and CBFC's headquarters is in Mumbai. So from film you can remember it is in Mumbai. It provides film certification, and the categories in which certifications are divided are U means unrestricted movie, and if A A means adult movie 18 plus, UA unrestricted adult movie, and S means special audience movie, special audience or special movie. So these are the four categories in which these certifications are divided. Then next one in this is Children Film Society, India CFS. India CFS was established in 1995. So in 1952, CBF was established and CFS established in 1955. 3 years later, its objective is to create content that fulfills the psychological and educational needs for children. Then after Children Film Society, next one is Film and Television Institute of India. It was established in 1960. In 1953, the previous one, and CFS in 1955, and then Film and Television Institute of India in 1960 in Pune. This institute provides training to individuals interested in the art of filmmaking and television production. Next is Indian Institute of Mass Communication, IIMC. It was founded by Indira Gandhi on August 17, 1965. It offers various courses in the field of mass media. It is supervised by the Government of India. And this is the last one, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. This ministry was established after independence. So after 1947, this was established. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the first prime minister of this ministry. First minister of this, not prime minister, was the first minister of this ministry, and its main functions is to disseminate information, entertainment and awareness from the government to the public, from government to public. It has three wings: information wing, broadcasting wing, film wing. So in information wing, PIB we have seen Press Information Bureau. This comes in information wing. And then broadcasting wing related to radio, and film wing, CBF, Central Board of Film. These are in Ministry of Information Broadcasting. Then Is this clear to you till now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So these are some important terms related to mass media. First one is synchronous media and second asynchronous media. So synchronous means when when you hear the term synchronous, remember the word real time. Real time means like when we are on a phone call, we are in real time. It's not in mass media, but I'm just giving an example. Like in mass media, examples can be as live television or radio or anything happening live in mass media that comes in when live streaming is happening. Then this is in synchronous media, media that takes place in real time and that requires the audience to be present when the media is being broadcasted or performed is called synchronous media at the same time synchronously. Then asynchronous is opposite of synchronous. Can you give me example of asynchronous when it's not real time?
All the programs in news channel and all are previously recorded and
Right, true. And also when we record movie in the sorry that is in the next one. You gave the right example. Media that does not require the audience to assemble at a given time in order to use it is called asynchronous media. Example of asynchronous are printed material like newspaper, a recorded audio, video, anything which is not live, then it is asynchronous. Then time shift, the recording of an audio or video event usually by the audience. So yes, this is I was giving example of this that when you are watching, you are in the movie theater and people record that movie. Then this is example to watch it later. Then it is example of time shift. The recording of an audio or video event usually by the audience to be watched later at a time other than when it was originally broadcasted is called time shift. Setting a video call recording to record a favorite program is also example of time shifting. Then surveillance, you are under the surveillance of camera, means to keep an eye. This is the function of mass media, to keep an eye and to keep an eye on society and on is to the primarily the function of mass communication is to provide information about the processes, issues, events and other developments in the society. The next term is convergence. It is combination of computing, telecommunication and media in a digital environment. Convergence and the changes that it is bringing are fundamentally changing many aspects of mass media and communication. So for example, instead of having separate devices or devices for each thing, like for watching TV and on one and browsing the internet on another, or using phone for calls for is another device, then they all come together in one single one in phone. Then this is example of convergence. This is all. We have finished communication. If you have question, you can ask. And mostly, if we see the previous year questions, that although all the topics are important, but the initial ones like introduction and these definition and function of communication, objectives, and types of communication and barriers of communication. Questions mainly from these topics, many questions have been asked repeatedly. Thank you.